Hello, beautiful mamas. So today, you all, of course, I'm always like excited about what I have to share, and that is because what I have to share has actually changed my life, and I know it can help change yours. I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody, but there are things that I lived through, and there are probably things that you have lived through that you can share with us. So please, by all means, share that with me. But if you're new here, I am Denise, the unprofessional mom, and I call myself the unprofessional mom because I have an unorthodox way of being a mom or a countercultural way of being a mom that actually works better for me and my family. So if you're interested in that, you're ready to get rid of stuff in your life, in your family's life, in your life first that's not working, and that will actually help you with your family life. But today, episode 48 is all about thriving together as a family because that's how we thrive. Yes, you have to be good. You have to make sure you're good, but we also have to make sure that as we're good, we are thriving. We're strengthening our family bonds. And me, I think that's so important because I thrive better when my entire family thrives better. That actually helps me, and I'm sure that that helps you too. Right. So today, the problem or opportunity, I like to call it an opportunity, is keeping your family together or getting and keeping your family together. I don't know where you are, but that's okay. Wherever you are, it's totally fine for where you are. Okay. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. All right. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So here's a small note for today. And I'm saying this because most of the time when families are not doing as well as we want them to, a lot of people are like, well, they should do this and they should do that. But here's the deal: no one has a goal for their family bonds to be broken. Who wakes up in the morning and says, oh, what a great day to break the bonds of my family? Nobody does that. Nobody does it on purpose. But we do have to keep our family together and get our family together on purpose. Okay. So today's solution to do that on purpose is to thrive right where you are. Okay. Of course, it's thrive because it's in the title, Together We Thrive, right? So with this one, with the T, what I want you to do is pretty much have time together, like literally prioritize regular family time. Like, do it. Like, I mean, I know that sometimes you're like, but I got this to do, I got that to do. But we prioritize those things that are important to us. And if we're honest, sometimes it's so much more easy to do those things that we just like to do and want to do than those things that we need to do. And honestly, the things that we like to do and want to do, they fulfill us for that moment. But then what happens later on down the line? So I believe that it's so important for us to take time for what matters right now. You matter right now, and your family matters right now. The next part, the H. This is, you guys, so interesting. I wonder if y'all heard my daughter down there sneezing, so funny. But anywho, heartfelt conversations. So encourage open and honest communication. Like, for example, don't go into a conversation ready to like shoot someone down. Just go in to listen. Just listen. That's something I'm working on too. I'm not an expert. I want you to go in there and I want you to simply listen, okay? And respond back to their heart, respond back to their feelings, because oftentimes we are people who run things by feelings and we want to feel good, because when we don't feel good we often go into fight or flight mode, which is not good for anybody, especially for you, especially for your family, and especially if you're trying to create healthy family bonds. Okay, so create communication that will keep you and people in your family from going into fight or flight mode. Okay, now with the R, rituals and traditions. So first off, get rid of any ritual or any tradition that is not serving you or your family. Okay. And I'm saying that because if it's not serving you all, then it's just peer pressure from dead folks, especially if it's something that was done years ago by your family. Establish rituals that everyone looks forward to. Establish traditions that people look forward to that help build your connection. Okay. And with the I, inclusive activities. Like this one is so big. Plan activities that involve all family members. Like everyone needs to be able to be involved. Otherwise, you're only creating it for certain people. And what you are creating is pretty much you're severing things if you're creating something that one kid likes more than the other. Or one day you can say, okay, well, we're gonna, like I'll tell my 9-year old, I mean my 10-year old, okay, what do you want to do this day? Then the next day, the 7-year old, what do you want to do? Then the 6-year old, what do you want to do? And normally they pick stuff that each other like, but the whole key is to make sure you're planning activities for everyone. Even if you can't create one activity that's good for everyone, inclusive for everyone, create several different activities. That way everyone feels included, and make sure that you are creating activities that actually include you. For example, um, my kiddos, they really love my kiddos love Great Wolf Lodge, and they really wanted to go. And I'm like, well, I don't feel like that's very inclusive for me because I have issues that keep me from being able to truly enjoy it. Plus, I feel like I'm just running after kids all day. I feel like it's just them, it's their day and not my day. So I decided, well, Great Wolf Lodge is not for me. It would be nice if they had something there that was more parent oriented as well. That way, parents would feel like it was all about running after the kiddos. And so we planned something a little different. We're going somewhere else. Kind of, it's not really like Great Wolf Lodge really give us some of the same experiences that Great Wolf Lodge will give us, and it will allow my family to kind of relax and not feel like it's just all about kid control. Because I'm not trying to do kid control all day because I'm important too, right? So make sure those activities involve everyone, including you. Now, the next thing I want you to do is invest in you, like literally invest in yourself. Like take moments to relax and enjoy. Like I enjoy doing this right here. So my kids know that. They know that mommy's live. They're downstairs. They're doing their thing. They're eating. So yeah, all is well. So literally, whatever that moment it is you take, just take it. Even if it's just playing a game on your phone, do it. Like just take that time, but don't let it take over you, okay? Make sure you take your time for that, but don't let it take over you. Speaking from personal experience. Now, the next one, valued moments. Like this is huge. Like celebrate small victories and milestones. Oftentimes, when kids, okay, when adults feel overlooked, normally they were overlooked as kids. And so, me, I personally try to make sure that I celebrate my kids' victories, whether they're small or big or even medium, whatever you want to call them, small, big, and in between. I celebrate their small victories and their milestones because I want them to know I hear you, I see you. Because if I don't hear them or see them, someone else will hear them or see them. And I don't know what kind of someone else that will be, you know? So I want them to have a positive someone to help celebrate their small victories and milestones. And I encourage you to do the same. And I encourage you to do that for you because I don't know who you got around you. I don't know what they're celebrating in you, but I need you to celebrate something in you that's worthwhile so that you can celebrate those small victories and milestones in your kids. All right. And the E, we are here. Empathy, you guys. Empathy and understanding. So oftentimes as moms, we get caught up in pointing the finger at our kids, letting them know everything they did wrong, everything, instead of really stopping and getting to the heart of the matter of support, fostering a supportive and understanding environment. Because we have to understand, we were kids before too. We did some crazy crap. Let's just be honest. We've done some things that were questionable, and of course, our kids are going to do some things. So sometimes we have to talk to them in a way that they know, hey, I really don't appreciate what you did, but I still love you. I understand why you did it. Let's create a plan together to keep you from doing this again. Okay. And you can do the same for yourself. Sometimes you can tell yourself that, like, look, I don't know why you did that, but we need to create a plan to keep you from doing that again. Okay. So this is what I have for you guys today. I'm hoping that this will help you thrive alone and with your family. And excuse me, I don't know why I have this drainage. If this has been helpful for you all, what I need you to do is make sure you are liking, following the Unprofessional Mom page. And I need you to share this with someone that this will help because I promise you all, life is better on the side of actually doing things and working on things. And if that's what you're about, if you are about making things better for yourself and your family, I trust that you're going to do this. So, yes, like this, give me some love, let Facebook know or let YouTube know that, hey, this is something I want to see more of. Other people need to see this because it's about helping families grow. Because when families thrive, you guys, you already know what's going to happen. When families thrive, society thrives. When families thrives, culture thrives. And when culture and society thrives, even more things start to thrive. The world begins to thrive. And that's what we want because right now a lot of people are so concerned, for lack of better words, or rambled and scrambled about the politics. But what we really need to be concerned about is our family. Start here. Start being concerned about your family. And as you're going out there, then you can be concerned about that and see how those things or those elected officials will actually affect your family. And look, don't just start as a president. Start at the small elections, the elections of your state, yeah, and then the Senate and House, etc. All those things matter. I did not mean to get into politics, but I felt like I needed to go there because those things can affect your family. So vote based on what affects your family. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, Independent. Vote on the people that most align with the values you have for you and your family. Okay. And I really hope that you have a fantastic week. If you have any questions, comments, please drop them below this video because I would love to help you through this week. And as usual, I love you to life. And I will see you next time.